right? If you're constantly thinking about money and you just thinking about it all day and you just feel like your brain won't allow you to stop, like to the point where it damn near becomes overwhelming. Stay with me for a second. I used to be just like that. I used to think that noise meant that I was just falling behind. It turns out that is actually the opposite. And I also want to show you why the noise itself is standing between you and the money, not some outside circumstance that you're just thinking about in your head. So before we get into it, I just want you to know that you don't build wealth, or you don't just get money by simply chasing it. You build up that wealth by becoming the guy who already has it. And then you just get so busy that you just stop worrying about it, because now you're on the journey of becoming the guy who has it. It sounds simple, not easy, but let's get into why. I'm sure you know the pattern already. You're probably lying there at midnight and you're running numbers that don't even exist yet. Or you watch something like this and you're logged in for 20 minutes, and by the time you wake up and start your day the following day, and you start to worry and get anxious like it never left. I ran into that loop for a long period of time in my life. I didn't even know it was a loop at the time. I thought that consistently feeling that anxiousness or just constantly worrying was a part of the process. I thought it was a part of the work. Like you guys know, like the average entrepreneur talks about like this struggle. I thought if I wasn't uncomfortable, I thought I just simply wasn't trying hard enough. There's this point in time when I was younger that I think about a lot. I was still a teenager. So I was doing this thing where every night I'd come up with a plan. And then like every morning I would wake up and argue with myself and be angry of why it didn't happen yet. It would be grind and doubt, grind and doubt, grind and doubt, like constantly on repeat. And what actually broke that cycle wasn't some crazy aha moment. It was like I had this question that just like popped up in the back of my head. And I remember like it was yesterday. The question was, if I already had this, would I still be acting like this? The answer was no. And to be honest, it kind of frustrated me a little bit, at first at least, because it meant that it was me. Because it meant the problem was never the work, it was me. Now I know some of you are probably arguing with me in your head. I know it because I did the same thing. You're probably like, I ain't got there yet, or I'm not there yet, or how the F do I move different? Like, isn't that just faking it? I'm not telling you to fake it. Here's the actual difference. What I'm telling you is that your decisions need to lead, not your results. Because the proof never shows up first and then just convinces you to commit. That's actually backwards. You have to have vision greater than sight. You basically have to see it before it even happens. For a fact, I have vision greater than sight tatted on me, and I actually tatted this whenever I was at my absolute lowest. I probably done said that a million times already, but it's true. So what you need to do is you need to lock in, dial in on your dream as you would if you had everything that you're chasing. And then the proof and the results is gonna come afterwards. Stop asking for it like you're missing it and start moving like it's already yours. That's the pivot. Alright, so I want you to do something for me. Just imagine real quick. Picture a door that's already unlocked. Like literally nobody's guarding it. Nobody's checking your ID. Nobody's asking if you deserve to walk through. It's just sitting there unlocked. And the only reason why it looks locked or it looks closed is because you just keep staying on the outside, you know, waiting for someone to like let you in or grant you permission or some shit. And I know it's ironic, but that's actually just like the life you're chasing. The only question is whether you walk in or not, or keep standing on the outside waiting for permission or waiting for approval or waiting for whatever before you just take that jump, before you just take that risk. That's the whole principle. Stop waiting. I know we talking about doors and shit, but don't get it twisted. You still gotta work hard. Like, people watch videos like this and think that, you know, oh, I'm just attracted and I'm writing it down, I'm manifesting it, and just, you know, get back on playing video games and all that other shit. Nah, like, you still have to work. The main thing that changes it is just the mindset behind the work. And also, I want you to know that your bank account was never the problem. Your bank account was never the quote-unquote like threat. It's the replay in your brain. It's the I'm not there yet, or that won't work, or this won't work. Damn, I'm late. Everybody's ahead of me. You literally talking yourself to going back to that person that you don't want to be. And that's the real fight. Or you can keep talking yourself out of it, or you can man up and become someone new, become the best version of yourself. Whenever you kind of having these thoughts, you got to kind of stop it in its tracks and start thinking of something positive. Start doing personal development, start doing something productive. Normally whenever I start to do things productively and I start grinding, I just forget about that doubt immediately. And I'm not about to just sit here and act like it's all, sunshine and rainbows. I still go through, things personally myself as well. Some days you would not feel like that guy who now has that supreme confidence and that new identity of like that's definitely gonna achieve that goal that he's pursuing, or that person he's becoming, or becoming that person who already has it. When it comes down to like shit like bills don't care about your mindset work, or just like normal day-to-day life. Life still happens, shit happens, and sometimes the pressure is real. And like, on days like that where I'm not feeling like that guy, sometimes like I just try to show up, right? That's kind of like what helped me, showing up. Even if some days like I just go through with the motions, I just count that as like, damn, like on my toughest day or on my roughest day, like I still showed up. And then that me showing up midday will breed me that confidence back, because I start thinking to myself like, damn, I really am who I say I am. Like I just start thinking to myself like, damn, I'm really cut from a different cloth. And literally all I did was just show up. All I did was just endure what was happening to me, and I didn't let it affect me. I just kept going. Even though I may feel a different way in a moment, it's just like whenever as I was going through it, or some days as I'm going through things, as I just show up, just the fact of me showing up just alters my mood. It's kind of like going to the gym. By example, let's say you going hard, you going consistent. Let's say you go 4 days, 5 days straight, whatever the case may be, right? And then just as one day it's so hard for you to get out of bed, but let's say even though it's extremely hard, you get up anyway, and then you go to the gym, and let's say you don't even go super hard. Let's say you have a light day, you do a lot of cardio, whatever the case may be. After that session, your confidence will be through the roof, because it's like, damn, I am doing hard things. Damn, I can do this. Damn, like I said earlier, you're just gonna start feeling like you cut from a different cloth, and all you did was just simply show up. It's just a mindset thing. Like sometimes it's just like how we think about ourselves. Like how we think about ourselves is very important. So I'm gonna leave you guys off with a few things. Every morning, just say thanks before you ask. And every time you just get in your head and you start getting anxious, just do something productive. It will snap you out of it. And third would be really like start listening to like personal development. Personal development has worked wonders over my life, and it's to the point now where whenever I go to the gym, I don't even listen to music. The whole time in my AirPods, I'm personal development or something along those lines, where it's like getting my mind right, and it's allowed me to just flourish. So yeah, man, I know a lot of you guys also too, and I know a lot of you guys, probably be running the numbers at night, and you probably don't know what to run it. And I know a lot of you guys probably be, trying to scheme on how to make more money online. What I do is I run a credit company, and I also teach others how to make money online doing the same thing as me. I'm gonna put a link in the description box below. You guys can check it out, and you can hop on a call one-on-one and see if this is the right move for you. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. See you guys at the top, because the bottom is just not an option. I'm gone.